In a small village in the UK, Thomas never imagined that his son, Jamie, would give him a gift bigger than anything money could buy. The kind that makes the world ask, what did this father do to deserve such a son? Watch to feel why. In the misty hills of the Lake District, where sheep graze under gray skies and tea warms cold hands, lived Thomas, a retired postman, in a small stone cottage. Thomas's life was simple. He had a small garden, a loyal spaniel named Poppy, and a son, Jamie. Jamie grew up helping his father deliver letters in rain and frost, learning patience as they waited for the kettle to boil each evening for their shared tea. Thomas wasn't rich, but he taught Jamie the small courtesies of life, tipping his hat to neighbors, saying thank you to the milkman, and never wasting bread. Jamie was bright, and Thomas worked double shifts to pay for his son's books. He'd often come home tired, hands cracked from the cold, but smiled when Jamie read out loud by the fireplace. Years passed, and Jamie moved to London for university, visiting home when he could, calling Thomas every Sunday without fail. Then came a day when Thomas's neighbor, Mrs. Whitmore, knocked at his door, clutching the newspaper. "Thomas, you've seen this?" Thomas, confused, put on his glasses. There was Jamie's face on the front page. He had led a community project transforming abandoned spaces into gardens for the elderly, and had raised funds to build a small library in an underserved part of London. The article read, "Young man brings green hope to grey streets." Mrs. Whitmore's eyes were shining as she said, "What a son, Thomas. What a blessing. What did you do to deserve him?" Thomas's throat tightened, tears pooling in his tired eyes. All he could whisper was, "He's just Jamie." Later, when Jamie visited home, Thomas hugged him longer than usual. "Dad, what's this about?" Jamie laughed. Thomas pulled back, looking at his son, and said, "You've given me something I could never buy, son. You've made the world see what a father truly deserves." They stood by the old stone fence, sheep grazing in the mist, Poppy wagging her tail, the kettle whistling inside. Jamie didn't need to say a word. His life had become a quiet prayer of gratitude to his father. Moral: the greatest gift a son can give his father is a life so noble that people ask, what good did this father do to deserve such a son? Humorous touch. Thomas later joked, "I'm glad you made the paper for building gardens and not for burning them down like you nearly did with my shed, remember?" Jamie grinned. "Character development, Dad."